Hi. If you want to play along with the original, you're going to have to tune your guitar to a tuning called drop D tuning. If you don't know what drop D tuning is, it is like standard, but you're just going to have to tune the sixth string down to D, right? And to do that, you just basically hit the sixth string and the fourth string at the same time, and you just tune the sixth string down to D. But I'm not going to do that for this tutorial. But if you want to play along with her performance, you don't need a capo. If you want to play along with the way she played it, you don't need a capo. And you're gonna need a few chords in order to play the whole song. So the chords are D major 7, E7, and C sharp minor, and then E7, and then E7 again. But for the first time round, it's just D major 7 and E7, or E7 9, I think. I don't know. But anyway, let's not go ahead. Let's not. I didn't do that right now. So once again, if you want to play along with the way she played it, you don't need a capo. And if you don't know those chords, please skip ahead right now to this timestamp, and let's get started. So first chord you are going to need is D major 7, and I'm not playing it this way, which I'll tell you why, but I usually do for during the outro. So for this chord, you're going to need to take your index finger and place it on the 3rd string 6th fret. Then you take your ring finger, place it on the 2nd string 7th fret. So again, index finger on the 3rd string 6th fret, ring finger on the 2nd string 7th fret. And the next chord you're going to need is you're going to move this finger to the 4th string 6th fret, and your ring finger goes on the 3rd string 7th fret, and then your ring finger, middle finger, on the 5th string 7th fret. So that's the first way of playing E7. There's a few voicings of E7 which I'll go through in the next video. So the next chord you're going to need is C sharp minor. So you're going to take your index finger and bar from strings 1 to 5 at the 4th fret, and be sure to use the bone of your index finger, because if you don't use the bone of the index finger, it won't be as good. So, and also be sure to put it close to the 5th fret as possible as you can. That will make this sound. Right, and then have your middle finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, and your ring and pinky on the 4th and 3rd string 4th fret. And the last chord you're gonna need is like the way that I played it. It's like this, but so you take your index finger and bar from strings 1 to 5 at the 2nd fret, and have your middle finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, ring finger on the 3rd string 4th fret, and followed by your pinky finger on the 1st string 4th fret. So those are the chords you're going to need to know in order to play Messy by Lola Young, and it's the acoustic version. So the rhythm changes a bit in the chorus. Which I'll explain in a sec. So the intro starts something like this. So what I'm doing is, with my right hand, let me show you. So with my right hand, I just kind of put it closer towards the sound hole, and then it's the same structure for Evergreen, but this time you kind of want to move this part of your hand as you're doing that, like that. So once again, we have D major 7, switch to E7. We're only doing that for the first few times. But then in the second chorus, the chord changes. So which we'll go through that in just a sec. So for the chorus, you just let. So for the chorus, you just let go of this hand. You just let go. You just let the strings ring out. First chorus, but then the second chorus, the chord changes. So for the second chorus, for the second verse, I just changed the rhythm up. I just changed the pattern, strum pattern a little bit. I just changed the pattern a little bit. Yes. No thanks. Yeah. Sorry. Right. Where was I? So still the same structure, but so what I'm doing is, so with my right hand, it's like the intro, but except I'm stopping the strings as I go along. So like ages, but that's during the second verse, and then the chorus changes. The second chorus changes, kind of like that. And yeah, that is mainly it. Yes! Yes! Sorry about that. Again. I just don't know, like, and then it's the same structure for the last chorus as well. So anyway, overall, that is how to play Messy by Lola Young, but the acoustic version. If you haven't watched the acoustic version, there's a link below the info box and the description. And I know I already did a cover of it, but I decided to do like an acoustic version of it because the way she did it is absolutely amazing. So anyway, thank you for watching, and